So that's why the Metroid timeline hasn't advanced in almost 20 years. Hello everyone and welcome to Metroid Fusion. I'm your host, Dark Professor Dai. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's start with this one. I actually don't know why Sector 3 is there. Sector 5 I was just practicing, so... Although... 114 and only Sector 5? Yeah, there's no way I'd get that in under 2 hours. Oh man, Metroid Fusion. God, I love this game. It's been way too long since I last played it. God, I can't even remember. When was the last time I fully played this game through? It was at least 10 years, I know that. It's been... Let's see, because I've only been playing it and not beating it in a long time. But I figure, you know, it's this year's Metroid's 35th anniversary, and I want to start making videos again. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. How's everyone doing? Y'all enjoying y'all's company, significant others, that kind of thing? I'm glad. It's good. Oh man. I'm getting shy. That's bizarre. Oof. But yeah, I wanted to play this. It's been way too long. And I figure, you know, why don't I try and 100% the game for once in my life? Although, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to do the under 2 hours for the best ending for that. That's definitely not happening at all. That's way too much effort. Plus, you never ever want to try and do that. Try speedrunning a game while talking, unless you're like a seasoned speedrunner. Otherwise, you're just gonna make mistakes. You're gonna lose time like crazy. You're gonna be restarting like every 5 minutes unless you're good. I'm not good. I'm good at this game. At least I'd like to think so. But I'm not undeniable awesome. I'm gonna hope the dog didn't just bark, because I could hear that all the way across the apartment. Oh wait, no. I know exactly what it is. Never mind, it's coughing. Oh yeah, man. This game... Oh man, gotta clear my throat. I forgot to get a drink now that I think about it. I'll be fine. Oh man, this game. I love this game so much. But man, it's had a wild ride. Popular when it, when it came out, it was okay, but it didn't take. It only took a few. It took a few years for it to become fairly well regarded because it was just so different from Super Metroid, which had come out like 18 years. No, not 18. God. You think Metroid drought was? There's a Metroid drought now. 18 years. Oof. No, it took like 8 years from Super Metroid to Metroid Fusion. Plus it got overshadowed by Metroid Prime entirely, for the most part. Which I don't necessarily blame that. They're both awesome. And I can see why people love Metroid Prime more than they do Metroid Fusion. Especially since, like, it just... I guess also just the idea of actually being Samus just was so fun. Oh man, this suit. This is probably another reason why the game hasn't really progressed in so long. The timeline, I mean. Because Samus, like, has this now, and they probably haven't figured out a way to just give her back her classic suit. I don't know, I mean, why not make her have some mechanical skill? It would make sense. She could just either build a new one, because she spent so much time in her old power suit, and she studied it or something, or shit. Easy solution, just have her go to another Chozo outpost somewhere on some other planet for her next mission, and hey, redo the zero mission thing where she beats something up and gets a new suit. Have that be the first boss. It's not like that boss was difficult. PSL. Oh man. No. That's one of the reasons why I like this game so much. It's not on a planet. And that just makes it all the more terrifying because it's like, wow, I can actually see some of the red pixels in that tubing Samus has got going into her helmet. Man, I never noticed that before. There's like 2 red pixels. One to her right at the bottom of the tubing and one in the middle of the mouthpiece, I guess. I think that's what that is a mouthpiece. I can't tell. It's kind of funny how it actually just looks like a meteorite or something surrounding the planet, or orbiting the planet. Why did I say surrounding? Jesus. I don't know my own words. Gotta love how the map screen is just given to you at the beginning. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? No, I wanted to hear all of that again. Now go to the quarantine bay. Oh, man. Hopefully the D-pad works as well. I'm playing this on my Wii U, not the Game Boy Advance. Oh god, I expected the white beam to come out just because I was just doing that. Oh man. That's another thing I really like about this game is you feel like, compared to most Metroid games, you feel weak in this one. It's like, it gives off such a different feeling. Also, you're probably not supposed to know that this is down here yet, but nothing is stopping you from taking a look. Not that there's anything you could do here. Yeah, you're not doing anything here for a long time. In fact, I never actually definitely noticed that until you actually have to come here. Because the Game Boy Advance is just so tiny. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Man, imagine if, like... Because I'm sure a lot of you have probably played this game and probably know where I'm going with this. Imagine if the biosigns you found in there were, like, basically the game's biggest mascot aside from Samus herself. And... gelatin. Tastes like honey. Thank you. Thank you, Alexa. I appreciate that. Surprised it's not going off a lot more of it. There's so much snow outside. It's actually surprisingly snowing a lot here in Texas, which is not the norm, I'm sure some of you might know. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce. It looks like candy, actually, and I kind of want to taste one. Actually, wow, I never noticed how those nuclei actually grow and... nuclei? Or is it something else? But they, like, grow and shrink. Like, even though they're really small, and it's still kind of hard to tell, the way they move back and forth, that's... wow. Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually playing this on a big TV. Killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. Thanks to the Metroid hatchling from Super. Oh man. The baby. The baby. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. Which is a lot nicer than just, hey, random floating power-up or health whatever. Pick it up. This will all allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. I'm actually curious about the math of that one. If just your regular long beam power shot, or whatever you call it, is 10%. I might actually look that up later. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Yes, look for the obvious doors. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I actually can't hear the... I don't actually think... Yeah, because up there is the green door. This is the way I actually have to go. Yeah, I probably could have just run through that. Oh, there was something I was talking about, what was it? Oh yeah, the game's popularity. Like, initially, like, it was decent when it came out, overshadowed by Prime, sure. Oh, I guess you do have to go here. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. That implies that there's like 10 power-ups. I'll have to actually take a look at that and see if that's true. No, you come back here later. I'm not gonna bother with that then. But yeah, just for a few years it was fine. It started to gain more popularity because of... Oh, Adam. Oh, man. They did you so dirty. And that's... and it's other M that actually caused the game to start losing popularity. Everyone blamed a lot of other M's problems because of this game, because it had Samus, you know... This is where Samus started to kind of develop a personality beyond just her usual, you know, not that you could see anything in like Super. There was like her introductory cutscene. That was it, but the rest was like left up to the imagination. So having her actually talk, and I actually like this portrayal of Samus here, where she's rather curt, I guess, rather quiet talking. Like, not quiet, but she doesn't talk much. And she doesn't have to, and she just, you know, it lets you see a more vulnerable side to her with her monologues. Inner monologues? I think that's the word. Reading huge bioscience, so I hope your missiles work. Otherwise, you will never beat this game. I'm really not going to use the reload rooms that much, recharge. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I mean, you don't... The game's... like, the game's difficult in the beginning, but it's also not so hard. Like, it's not super hard either. So, you should be relatively fine. But, yeah, after Other M, this game lost a bit of popularity because everyone blamed it. And then, after Samus Returns, about 7 years later, after, you know, Federation force kind of woke it out of its coma, and Samus Returns gave it the therapy it needed to continue properly. It started to gain more traction again, with people actually wanting a remake of this game thanks to the stinger at the end of Fusion. I don't need a save room right now. Oh, right, eyeball door. What? That's the one thing I hate about this thing, is it'll do that. Oh my god. Please. Thank you. God, imagine getting that kind of RNG in a speedrun. You would cry. But yeah, I also love how they basically give you, like, I think it's like right here, 2 of each upgrade. Oh, don't fall there yet. Like, 2 of each extension before fighting the boss. If you, like, 2 very obvious ones, and then 2 little bonus ones. But yeah, after Samus Returns, the game's finally started to get some popularity again. Because, I mean, it's still a good game, yeah. But I mixed up buttons. I was hoping... God, I love Arachnis. It's kind of... I don't think he had those laser beams or fireballs in in Samus, Return to Samus. So it's kind of funny that they keep basing Arachnis off the Odeer. Ow. I also love how the freaking energy waves just stop. Oh, I was trying to be fancy and wall jump. I also don't have Morph Ball yet. Let's just kill this thing and be done with it. Yeah, you know, it'd be kind of neat if they actually remade this game. Mercury Steam did, or whoever Nintendo decides to do. Mercury Steam would not actually be a bad idea. They actually did want to redo this game. The only thing is I want them to keep the horror elements this game has, because it's honestly kind of funny. Like, with Metroid, I always associate them more with adventure games than I do with, you know, like, I'm pretty sure everyone considers them, like, action, adventure, exploration games. But, like, Metroid Fusion is a lot more in line with a horror game than someone might think. Like, for example, when the power went out, that's one thing. You're not on a planet that has, you know, all these life forms, even if they're not necessarily sentient. I think that's the term. They're not human level intelligence. Or higher. And that's like, that's not exactly scary. Sure, you're in the wild, yeah, but the wild is, you know, the wild. Unless you wander into something hostile, you're not necessarily in danger. You just have your own skills to rely on. Whereas in this game, let's see, I gotta go. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to do this, but I'm going to show you this anyway. Looky, look who it is. Metroid. No, not Metroid. Ridley. Just chilling. And that's, I think, his exact sprite from Super, if memories. I'm probably wrong on that. I haven't played Super that much, which is funny. I've seen Super a ton, but I've never really fully played it myself. I want to say I probably got to at least Norfair. Oh yeah, this is another reason why this game is such a horror film. Well, not a horror film, a horror game. I'm mixing my words today so bad. My god. But yeah, this thing. The SAX. God, imagine if that was the thing you found in that, the bay or whatever that was holding your suit parts, and that was like the bioscience you first found in the game. The first enemy of the game. The SAX. Run. And of course the elevator's knocked out because, you know, the damn thing flew up the door and just jostled the elevator a little too hard. But yeah, I just like, you know, it's such a different atmosphere compared to all the others. Because Samus is extremely weak in this game compared to other ones because, her suit isn't her normal power suit. It's, a lot of the power suit was removed because it was just so infected. And they had to, graft on Federation technology to combine with the suit to, finish it off, I guess. I also love how it says that, oh, thanks to the surgery, my physical appearance is drastically altered. Not really. Unless by, like, drastically altered you mean they took away your mole or something, your beating mark or something. I don't know why I went this way. Yeah, proto-Metroids. Is he gonna transform? Or... What? Oh, yep, there we go. That's a fun move. That's fun. Is it this? It's not this one. It's later. I know the game well. I've never 100% completed it, but I do know it well enough that... Oh yeah, GameCube in the top right corner. Top left corner. Oh. My god. But yeah, I know the game well enough that I know a lot of the secrets you're likely to find on the path. Everything else, though, is, fair game. No, everything else is, something I've never found. Like, I know where they are. I used to actually have the guidebook, but I never, like I said, I never completed the game. I was 12 years old when I got this game, and I got it for, I want to say my birthday, but chances are it was probably Christmas, because my younger brother got the game as well, but he might have gotten it later for his birthday. But I have no idea, because it was my grandmother who gave it to me, and I have no idea how she heard of this game, where she heard of it from. Can we go this way yet? Yes, we can, but that just leads down to the long hallway, and we're gonna be going this way anyway, I think. So let's just go down here. And I have no realistic idea how she, like, knew to get... Okay, I don't know why I got out there. Also, let's see how this works. I'm gonna try doing the joystick for this. Fail immediately. Gotcha. I'm gonna be here a while, aren't I? Okay, there we go. Third time's the charm. Yeah, I have no idea how she heard of this game, where she heard of it from, and why she thought it was a good idea to give it to me. The game scared me to no end when I was a kid, because it was just, like I said, oh, well, okay then. Yeah, like I said, I know the game well, but it's also been a very long time. A very long time. Which is funny, because like, not a few months ago, I watched, like, what, I think 2 Let's Plays of this too. You could just ignore these. I keep thinking I want to just counter-strike them. Counter-strike? Counter-blow? What is the mechanic in friggin' Fusion called? I forget. It's counter-something. I know that much. It's... okay. How... okay, yeah. I can't get any further than that. Oh, well. It's not that bad. I knew there was two. I think there's another. I want to say it's either a missile expansion in the back. There's one towards underneath the lava, but I'm not gonna try and risk that. I'm not that crazy. But see, are there? Yep, Hornode shadows hopping. Now I wonder, are those actually Hornodes, or are those like? Because if that's actually Hornodes, it's kind of funny that the dang thing left them alive for so long. But yeah, I have no idea why my grandmother gave me this game. I'm glad, because Metroid is one of my favorite series, but it's still just funny. Because again, I have no idea what gave her the idea to do that. What gave her the idea to, hey, my grandson will like this game. I mean, I don't think it's rated T for teen. I know that because I know, and I don't even think it's E10 plus. I'd have to go take a look. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot. My memory is shoddy. I don't think there's any other thing in this. Yeah. I think it's probably the last one I'm thinking of.